on WBTV. We are going to we are going to be reviewing the most recent movie in the Marvel series, the complete end to Phase 3. Spider-Man! Far From Home.
Calm down there, kid.
Okay guys, we will see you on Friday with the Stranger Things Season 3 review, whole review. Oh, no. Without further ado,
You have 10
let's
seconds.
get into the video.
Okay, what? Okay, no, this is a Spider-Man Far From Home review. Stop this.
So, me and Blake both saw Spider-Man Far From Home. The home is here.
Whoa.
We were far away from it when
really?
we went to the theater.
It's almost like we always see the Marvel movies together. Huh, wow.
Wow.
No wonder we've both seen it.
Sorry,
What was that? It was like you had to take a quick shit. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Shit take? Instead of a spit take?
Shit take? Yeah. Oh, God.
Can I go home? Yes. This is too much. We haven't even filmed one video.
Okay,
Stop.
so we took the shit take of Spider-Man Far From Home on, I think it was, what day was it? The 6th. The 6th. So the movie came out on the 2nd. I was working that week and it got busy, but we saw it on the 6th. For non-spoiler part, we're going to do non-spoiler part first, put a timestamp below when the spoilers start. But all I can say is amazing movie.
Amazing Spider-Man movie.
I mean, I personally love Spider-Man. Like, Spider-Man has always been my favorite.
Yeah, Spider-Man's a
Marvel
huge
superhero.
fan favorite because he's a teenager.
Yeah.
And he's a kid in school.
Yeah.
And he's like just a regular kid.
Yeah.
And he's dealing with problems and trying to balance his superhero life.
Yeah.
So he's like the most relatable. So
Yeah.
people like really like Spider-Man.
That Tom Holland Spider-Man is one of the best.
Yes.
or
Tom Holland
the
is
best.
perfect
Yeah.
for Spider-Man.
So when they were making a second movie, I was already super hyped. I was ready for the movie to come out. And it definitely exceeded the expectations I had for it.
Yes.
It was very well done. Extremely, you could tell it was extremely well thought out. Someone put time into the script. And like, even I was saying to Blake, like, following Endgame, they got big shoes to fill, right? Because Endgame was such a good movie, but I think they did it 100%, and I couldn't believe that it was that good, especially following Endgame. But I mean, the first Amazing Spider-Man wasn't that bad. Whoa!
Okay, calm down there, buddy.
Taking some fun times in the Sorry, had to do a quick adjustment on the camera. Yeah, but Blake was saying that he thought that was the best Spider-Man movie ever made. Yeah.
One of the best.
Um,
I'm not claiming that it is the best. I'm saying it's one of the best.
one of the
It's
best.
like top 3.
Yeah. And I was also really excited when they brought in Mysterio, because I had always thought Mysterio was a really cool villain, especially in the... I used to watch like comic movies of the Avengers, like animated Avengers movies, and he was in it, and I thought that was really cool. But they had never brought him into a movie out of all the, like, Rhino and Venom, Sandman.
Well, I think the most done is
Dr. Octopus.
Goblin, the Green Goblin.
Yeah, Green Goblin.
He's been in the most of the Spider-Man movies.
But even Green Goblin hasn't even been in the Tom Holland movies.
Well, yeah, but he was in the Amazing Spider-Man and he was in Spider-Man. They also got a new Venom movie, but that's not in the MCU
Well, that's why I was
universe.
counting that as the second time.
Yeah.
Because they haven't done it again. But yeah, it's a great movie. If you guys like Marvel movies, go and see it. I would even say if you don't like Marvel movies.
Okay, well,
it's
if
a
you
good
like
one to
Marvel
watch.
movies and you're a Marvel fan, guaranteed you're gonna see every Marvel movie, even if it's garbage
But
and
some,
it has garbage
but some
reviews.
people like Marvel movies, but they don't watch all of them. Like, this is one to go see.
Okay, well, yeah, but if you don't watch Marvel movies and you show up watching Endgame, you just wasted some money. You're like, what's going on? Who's the guy with the hammer? Why is there this purple testicle chin looking at
That's
us
true.
dude
That's
over
true.
here?
That's true. But some people, people are stupid.
I mean, I wouldn't call them stupid.
Sorry. Quick shit take there.
Why? I'm grabbing the cow. I'm grabbing the cow. You brought this upon yourself, Wade.
Okay, so now once you guys have seen the cow, you know that we are in the full spoiler section. So when you see the cow, oh, spoilers!
I'm literally gonna slap you.
The spoilers. The one thing that was really interesting was when me and Blake got into the theater. Blake said, "Isn't Mysterio a villain?" And he seems like he's helping them in the start.
Well, no, I didn't say that.
Well,
it's just all the in
trailers.
comic books, he's always been a villain.
Yeah, but
all of the trailers allude, and all of the press conferences Tom Holland and Jake Gyllenhaal did, all of them say that Mysterio is a good guy, and Quentin Beck is a mentor for Spider-Man.
Which is kind of the question that we came up with. And that whole turn, when Magneto turned, was really interesting because it kind of changed the course of the movie and kind of that.
Wait, did you just say Magneto?
When Magneto turned.
I heard Magneto.
Mysterio. Oh, guys, I saw Dark Phoenix. No, I'm just joking.
Yikes.
So, that Mysterio did was very
your
interesting.
fingers can go into his arm.
Yeah. Because normally what they do in basic Marvel movies is they just have one villain and one superhero in that origin film. Especially in the second film, it's kind of a very basic plot line that they explore a lot in the movies. But in this movie, they switched that up a lot with him kind of turning on you, which I guess, and it was also really nice because there were so many connections to the original Iron Man in this movie.
Yep.
Like when
they played Back in Black.
When he was
building his suit.
And when they gave him the glasses.
Oh yeah, Edith.
Yeah, Edith, and as well as this, the fact that the main villain, seemed like a good guy and then turned, because that was the same thing in the original Iron movie with that bearded guy.
The scientist.
Yeah, but then he turned out he was evil, and he was even in this movie.
I don't know if he had a big beard, but I just remember he was bald.
Yeah, I think he had like a kind of a beard, a white beard. I feel like.
Maybe
something like that. Anyways, but yeah, that whole turn, and especially like some of the allusions to Tony Stark, it definitely made it very clear that this was made to be the true ending to Phase 3. Because they kind of wrapped up a lot of the questions that you had after Endgame about what's going to happen after Tony.
Yeah, who's the next
took the
Iron Man? Who's the next Tony Stark?
The other thing that was really cool was the drones and the kind of like illusion thing. That was cool.
The drone fight, and you finally in this Peter doesn't trust his spider sense.
Yeah.
Like you've seen in the first movie, he
Peter
barely.
Tingle.
Yeah, his Peter Jangle. But in the first movie, he didn't use it at all.
Yeah.
And this movie, it's talked about and mentioned, but he doesn't really use it until the final fight. And he realizes and learns to trust in his spider sense, because if he's looking at the illusions, he gets confused and he doesn't know where to go. But if he uses his spidey sense and closes his eyes, he's able to sense where the drones are and able to sense who the real Mysterio is, because there's the scene at the very end where Mysterio is dying and bleeding out, but you realize that's not the real Mysterio, and he pops up as an illusion with a gun to Tom Holland, or next to Peter Parker, and then Peter Parker's already nope, and gets the gun out of his hand because of his spidey senses. So I thought that was really cool, and him not necessarily, because I hate when in shows they introduce a new power. It's cool seeing the main character get a new power, but when they just introduce the new power
for that sake,
so they can defeat the new villain, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
But in this, it was Spider-Man realizing and trusting an ability he already has and learning how to use that as an advantage. So I thought that was really cool.
One, as well as that, the other thing I liked about it was the Happy relationship.
Yes.
At the end of at the end of Endgame, I said in the review that I thought that Happy was kind of going to take over as the mentor of Spider-Man after Tony was gone. I was right, because he was pretty much using kind of his mentor, trying to keep Spider-Man on the right track and trying to make sure that he understands what the kind of effects of his actions are going to be in different ways. And I really like that working well, because like Happy is one of my favorite characters in the MCU, but they totally do not use him whatsoever. Like, they could use him for so much more, and I'm finally happy that he's starting to get
You're
used.
happy?
Yeah, I'm happy that Happy's coming back. Shit take. And I'm so happy that he's finally back, because he, like, in the original Iron Man movies, he was used a bit, but not a lot. And the most he was used, I would say, in a movie up till now was the first Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Which is really kind of tying into the second Spider-Man movie, almost kind of foreshadowing for the second Spider-Man. I would probably give it like a 4 out of 5 stars.
Yeah, solid 4.
Yeah, solid 4 out of 5 stars. Can't wait to see the next installment, or the third installment of the Spider-Man movies.
Well, see, I've even heard rumors that after the third Spider-Man movie, they're making another trilogy of Spider-Man movies.
Of Spider-Man? I mean,
I've heard
why
rumors
not? There's
about
so many
it.
villains.
I know, but I don't know if that's actually the truth. I've just heard rumors about it.
I would love to see a Spider-Man Venom crossover.
Yeah.
Because
with like the new Venom that they just did.
Yeah, because technically, like, with the new Venom, Venom's kind of like a good guy now.
Yeah.
So, like, they could work together.
Well, he's not a good guy. He's almost like an anti-hero.
Yeah, he's like an anti-hero, yeah. Which is kind of interesting, because we've never really seen how an anti-hero works with the Avengers.
Yeah, in the MCU.
Yeah, in the MCU.
We have Deadpool and Venom, but both of those are separate from the MCU.
Maybe, who knows, in the next Avengers movie, well, probably, Spider-Man's going to have a pretty big role in the next Avengers
if there's a next Avengers movie.
So,
it'll probably be called like something like the New Avengers.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the old Avengers are gone.
Yeah.
Cap's retired, Tony's dead, Black Widow's dead, Thor's in space with the Guardians, Hulk's probably still around, Smart Hulk, but he's not like the muscle head he was. So he's changed a lot.
Well, I think the next movie that's coming out is Guardians.
Yeah, Guardians.
The next movie that's queued out.
No. The first movie to Phase 4 is Black Widow.
Oh.
The Black Widow movie. I don't know if it's Guardians or it's Doctor Strange 2 first. Because I remember Guardians 3 got delayed, right?
Yeah.
And I think they're going to make Doctor Strange 2 first.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I could see Doctor Strange having a pretty big role as well.
I hope so. I love... The one thing I loved in Infinity War, my favorite group, was Doctor Strange, Tony Stark, and Peter.
Yeah.
They were the best.
But part of the problem is, with Doctor Strange, is that Benedict Cumberbatch is so busy all the time that it's hard to get him.
With all the documentaries and other shows and movies. Exactly, Sherlock.
So, yeah. So, I would suggest for you guys to go see it.
When have we not suggested to go see a movie? Because if the movie's really bad, we wouldn't make a movie review out of it. Maybe we should. Maybe the next really crappy movie we see, we make a review about it, warning you guys not to watch it.
We kind of did that with the Meg.
Did we?
Yeah, because we made a video where I had to convince you to go watch it.
It looked just like a crappy remake of Jaws, not even by the creator of Jaws.
Yeah, so
I think that was our conclusion.
Yeah.
To that.
So without further ado, go watch Spider-Man Far From Home. Definitely try to see it in theaters. It's a really great movie. It's not going to let down your expectations. So thank you guys for watching this episode of WPTV, and we will see you in the next video. And shit take.
Thank you guys for watching WBTV. If you want to see more videos like this one, click the video on the left. And if you want to see more skits starting up in September, click the video on the right. As well, click the middle to get subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.